Boom. We are now recording live on Facebook. Let's see how this is gonna go. It says choose where you want to post your live video. So I'm gonna post it on my news feed. Click next. And it says preparing live streaming preview.
Oh, really?
Okay. And now I'm going to click go live. And it says add a title.
Ready.
Dr. Brooks launch party.
Hi, Heidi. Thanks for stopping by.
Nice. I have to go.
What do you guys see on your screen?
Okay, it says on Facebook Live recording.
Okay, mine says setting up your meeting for Facebook Live.
It said it's now streaming on Facebook Live. So you are live right now.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, are you guys still able to see me?
We can see you perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool, because I can't see myself.
Perfect.
So we're just gonna roll. Happy Friday, everybody. I am LT, the buddy teacher, also known as Latasha Jimerson. Today, this is a very special day for Dr. Joyce Brooks. She is in the process of finishing up her first book, and she's gonna have some readers give you some reviews from what they thought about reading her book. So without further ado, it is all about you, Dr. Joyce Brooks. You're on.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you to you, LT, because you were the one that pushed me to finish this project that I started 2 years ago. It is truly a labor of love. It's not a project that I wanted to do because you guys know the subject of the matter. However, it's something that I felt I had to do because of the subject of the matter. I was compelled to know that I couldn't help my loved ones that did, that had the tragedy. However, hopefully I can help somebody else, and I feel compelled to do this work. And it's a very emotional and spiritual journey for me. And LT, thank you so much for pushing me and being there, guiding me through it. And through it all, I had these people that I work with. My magnificent co-workers are here. They were also reviewers for the first few chapters of my book. I have a few more that couldn't be here today, and they may be live with us. We'll see. However, 2 of them are here with me and my office manager, and they've all been with me through the entire journey. And what makes it more special for me is that they were here when the tragedy happened. So they saw me real life every day, how I had to manage to just walk in this tragedy. And so for them to see it now in print and to hear my true thoughts about it, and it's quite a journey. So they are here, and I just want you to hear a little bit from them because again, like I said, this task to me is dear to my heart. And I wanted to hear what people said, people that care about me and trust what I had to say. And I wanted to hear their truth. So they're just gonna tell you a little bit about what they thought when they read. They haven't read the whole book, but they read part of it more than anybody else. So they're gonna tell you a little bit about what they thought. So Ms. Rails, would you like to go
I'll
first?
Start, sure. So,
You want
okay,
just like
so
a hold up?
I want both. I don't know. So I was privy to the first couple, I think just the first chapter.
Maybe 2.
First couple chapters, and I'm so proud of Dr. Brooks. She's been my good friend and my boss for a while, and I'm just so proud of her to have accomplished this and to have gotten through what she's been through. My favorite part from what I read was just getting to know the characters more than I had known. I had never met Michelle, and so I got to know her, and it was I'm excited to read the rest to get to know them, and I could feel her love for them, and it was just really got me intrigued and wanting to know more. So it was a great first 2 chapters. I can't wait for the next for the rest.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ms. Rails. And again, she's been there from day one through the trenches, and she's seen the real emotion behind it. So Mr. Michelson actually has read the majority of the book, all except the last 2 chapters. I held those back, but he knows about the rest. So he'll probably have a little more to say. So Mr. Michelson.
Sure. So, yes, as Dr. Brooks mentioned, I was working here when the tragedy occurred, and I didn't know what to expect from Dr. Brooks. I didn't know if she was coming back, it was just, you try to imagine, and you don't want to imagine something like this for anyone, especially someone you care about. And so when Dr. Brooks came back and spoke to us, the entire staff gathered, and just hearing Dr. Brooks speak at that time, I had already had so much respect for her. And then just not knowing what she was going to tell us, and just knowing that whether she's going to stay or whether she's going to go, just wanting to be there, and just understanding that anything's possible here. So I didn't know what to expect. And when she spoke about her son and said that he had said to her that, Mom, you're the strongest person I know. And that's what motivated Dr. Brooks to want to carry on. And so there's a part of me that just thought, selfishly, great, she continues to be my boss because I have so much respect and love for her. But then, of course, I was just blown away by that strength that her son spoke of. And so that was just right there on display for all of us. For Dr. Brooks to make that choice, when so many of us, I'm sure, were just all thinking what I was thinking, which was just that I don't think I could go on. I don't think I would, you just never know. And that's one of the things that I've learned from Dr. Brooks' experience sharing with us. You just don't know how someone's going to react to tragedies, death of any kind, losses of various degrees. And this is just, the worst you can imagine, of course, as a parent. I just can't imagine. So, when Dr. Brooks told me about the book, I just thought, oh, wow, who better to share wisdom that is just gained in the most unfortunate circumstances. The tragedy has brought out something that she's able to then give to the rest of the world as a gift. And that's just a real testament to the kind of person that Dr. Brooks is. And there's one other thing I'll say. I know I've been babbling on, but one other thing I wanted to mention, just in terms of the quality of this book. As a writer myself, I understand that, and as a reader, I understand that a rare gift it is when someone is able to tell their story in book form, and you feel as though you're hearing their voice. There's a conversational aspect to it, and that's just something that it's making something that's very difficult look easy. I know from both sides, as a reader and as a writer, it's not easy. It's just something that people think that it's just telling your story, but it's not as simple as that. And Dr. Brooks just is a great communicator, and I just think that the way she's sharing this difficult story is truly a gift for everybody, because no matter what it is, whatever degree of loss you felt, there's something in here for everybody who unfortunately we all have to deal with loss of some kind. And so then, if you know someone who's is experiencing a loss, regardless of what the degree is, here is a book that you can share with loved ones. And I know from what I've read, I was moved to tears more than once. And but even more importantly, I just felt like, oh, this is something I could share with people, because I know it will help them through the hardest of times. So Thank you, Dr. Brooks.
Yes.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you so much for that. That was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm speechless, which is rare. Ms. Michael said a lot, and it's true. The journey is like you would never imagine. But to me, the most important part is what you do after the journey, or through the journey, I could say, because there's never an after, but walking through the journey, which I do every day. So my hope is that others can feel you can just know that there is a way to continue. That's the bottom line, no matter what you think. And that was my reality when I opened my eyes that day, like, how do you go on? And I found the strength. And I'm still going each day. And it's not easy, but I want to be there for others that need to know the truth behind domestic violence. You have family members and others suffering in silence. And how can you recognize the signs? How can you help them? And what can you do if you even suspect? Do you just walk away or pretend you don't see it? You could be the one to make a difference. And I just hope that message comes out of this. And not just the book, there's other things that's in the making, a foundation, and just my effort, my goal is to continue to make a difference and speak for those that can't speak for themselves, and just carry on the legacy of those two, my son and his fiance. They were beautiful people, and they, in my eyes, they're gone too soon. So it's not up to us. We know it's up to the Most High, and I trust him, and I know that he's the one that's continuing to give me strength to keep going. So I just want to say, LT, again, thank you, because I couldn't find the strength to even put the words in print for a while, for 2 years actually. And for some reason, you were the one to inspire me and say, hey, you got to get the story out. You got to. And I realized now that I had to. So thank you. And to all the authors that are here today, thank you for showing up. I appreciate each and every one of you. You could have been anywhere, but you took time to come out to support me, and I really appreciate it. So thank you.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure to know you, and it's my honor to help you tell your story. I've read it several times, and every time I cry because I'm right there inside of the family. And it's very difficult to read, but there's a comfort, and there's hope, and there's a good story of how God gets the glory. Yes. In the end. God always gets the glory, and that's the part that people need to realize. When we go through these tragedies, there's always another side, and it's not just about us, it's about who we can impact with our story. So I think someone else is coming into the room. Is there somebody else there coming?
Well, I do want to say, as they come in, there's one other person in my room that I want to mention. My office manager is here. She had not read the story yet, but she has been my story. She's been in my story, in my life for a very long time. And she watched me probably before most people in the building saw me each day as I walked through the door. She was the one I saw first a lot of days. And she knew right away what kind of day I was going to have. And she would have a couple of words of encouragement to help me get through that morning and help me get through that day. But I just want her to say hi real quick. Miss Reyes, Heidi Reyes.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I'm Heidi. And she's right. I'm the one that she sees most of the time first before she sees any of the other staff. And when that happened, that's when I came to the school. I've known her for a very, very long time. Yeah. But I remember the call when they called me to offer me the position, and the assistant principal said to me, Heidi, I'm calling to offer you the position. Do you still want it? But there's something I have to tell you. So then he told me what happened, and I was driving. I'll never forget. I was driving on the freeway, and when he told me, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I'm like, oh my gosh. And he goes, we don't know what's going to happen. She might not come back. she'll probably retire. We don't know what she's gonna do. And inside of myself, of my heart, I said, no, she's coming back. And I told them, I think she's gonna come back. She will not be home dealing with this at home. She'll be here at work because this will be her comfort. She'll forget it. I mean, she's not gonna forget it, but she'll be so busy that she won't have the time to be sad. She'll be so busy that she'll be sad in her heart, but she'll be overwhelmed with all the stuff that goes on at work. So when she came back, I was like, okay, let's see how she's coming back. And she was very sad. And she's always a beautiful person inside because she's got I'll never have a boss like her, I can tell you that. None of us, we're all dreading that she's retiring because she has a human side to her that not very many people have. And if they have it, it's very well hidden. But she's out there, you know, she's just a good person. I'm never afraid to talk to her about anything because she doesn't judge. She understands every situation. She's done every job in the district, so she knows the pressures of everybody that works with her. And when she told me that she had written the book, like I said, I'm gonna buy it because I want to read it. And I can tell you that every time I come to her office and we talk about her son, I mean, and right now I'm getting goosebumps. Her and I, it's like every time, look at it. I have goosebumps. I don't know what it is because I only saw her son maybe 3 or 4 times when he would go to the school. I never knew him like chatting with him, talking to him, anything. But I tell her all the time, you can be sure, Dr. Brooks, that he's with you all the time and he loves you very much because I can feel it. I mean, that's something that I just feel. He's always with her. And she's like, me too, Heidi, look, and we get goosebumps. So I'm gonna read the book and it's gonna be hard because I know her and I see what pain she's gone through. So I know I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry because that's gonna tell me more about how deep her pain is. And I don't wanna see her hurt because I love her as a boss, as a human being. She's just a beautiful person that shouldn't have gone through this pain that she's going through. But you know what? Like she says, God knows what he's doing, and we're no one to say or ask him why. He knows the reason why, and I see her right now, and when I'm looking at her right now, I was standing on the side, and I see that grief that she shows me right now is the grief that I saw when all this happened. So she's like, right now, I can see that she's suffering like it did just happen because I can see it in her. Thank you guys for coming today. I had to come here. I was out today, but I came just to be with her because I know this is important for her. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was beautiful. You have a lot of love around you. You're so blessed.
That's why I can keep going every day because I know it. And they show up every day and it's real. It's genuine. Yeah. Nothing they say is fake because they show it in their actions. And that's why I can keep going.
All right, well, we're going to get into that cake in a second. Is there anyone else in there that would like to speak about Dr. Brooks?
No, this is it. We limited the number because we want to make sure we stay socially distant and, and make sure we are, following the guidelines. So I have a couple more people online, but I think you guys get the idea that these few have said way more than I expected. I didn't expect to have that wave of emotion, but you know what? I'm satisfied with what they had to say. And I think anybody else who just if they're curious and they want to know more, then they'll just have to read the book.
Yes. Are you able to share your screen and share the cover of the book?
I can try. I'm not good with this.
That's okay. I'm going to click multiple participants can share. And while you're doing that, I'm going to read the chat. There's a couple of comments in the chat. And authors, if any of you in the building want to write something in the chat. Go ahead. I'm gonna read everything that's in here. All right, it says from Dr. Robin Norwood, she says, congratulations on your new book release, Dr. Brooks. And Kelvin Bell says, great job, Dr. Brooks. Shout out to your success circle, Dr. Brooks.
Oh,
She has quite a circle. And then, oh, Kelvin said that she was out of the camera. And Kelvin says, I appreciate you, Dr. Brooks. And Michael Benjamin says, congratulations, Dr. Brooks. And Nicole Mack says, I appreciate you, Dr. Brooks. And I saw someone came into the building. Let me see, I think it's LaJoya. LaJoya, welcome. LaJoya says, I am very proud of you, Mom, and I love you. Oh, LaJoya, would you like to talk? You want to talk through the chat or you want to just talk? I would love to meet you.
Yeah, so I'm Dr. Brooks' daughter. She's worked very hard on this book. Put her heart in it. So
A little bit louder. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
I said she's worked very hard on this book. She put her heart in it. So I'm proud of her. She's very strong to do it. So exciting. You hear me?
I heard you for the beginning of it.
Look, you faded out a little bit.
I was just saying how proud I am of her, how she worked very hard on the book. She really put her heart in it and time, so
Thank you. so
trying to
much.
be like her and be strong and do those things. So congratulations, Mom.
Thank you, dear. And she's been there every step of the way.
Yes.
Thank you, LaJoya.
I almost had it up and then I don't know what happened. Hold on. Hold on, let me see again. Let me try one more thing. It's just doing the save. Why isn't it not go to the next step? It's not going to the next step for me.
That's okay. Do you want to go to the email where you sent me just the cover?
Oh, did I put it in the email for you?
Yeah, you emailed me the cover. I think it was a few days ago. If you want to, if it's faster to go there.
Okay, if it came through the email, yes. Let me
Or
see.
you know what? I think we posted a part of the cover on Facebook.
You may have, remember we never did share it. Yeah, you probably got it in your email.
Okay, let me go and see if I can pull it up because I want everybody to see the cover.
And if you're thinking it's not the same cover that you saw last time, that was a draft. Nope, I'm not getting it right now. That's not it.
Hi, Nanny.
Hello. Hey, baby. How are you?
Good.
Nana miss you.
Oh, one of the grandbabies.
Yes, that is Jarrell. Most people call him Little Red. He's the one that causes all the havoc on Facebook that I post about. It's Facebook laughing. I cannot get to the one with the cover at.
Okay, that's all right.
Okay. Oh, is it here? Hold on. Nope. Yeah, I'm not
That's
finding
okay. So everybody will have to just stay tuned.
it. Yep.
As soon as I find it, I'll post it.
Okay.
Because right now we're live. So we're gonna go ahead and move to the next part of the party. I would like to see you cut the cake because I'm just like a foodie like that.
All right. Anna, make the cake.
Yeah, and then we can be on our way. I just really like when it's a party, I like to see the cake.
Here's the cake. And can you bring a plate? Let me take this one out. As the inside of it is a beautiful rainbow color. Hey, Jarrell, I'll save your piece. I know that's his thought. Oh, Ms. Watson, put the height. See, here's the inside of the beautiful cake.
Yeah, Dr. Brooks, you have to stop sharing.
Okay, oops, did you miss that?
Yeah.
Oh, you missed the cake. Okay,
Reenact.
so I just cut the cake and inside is a beautiful confetti
Ooh.
color. Got confetti on the side, so yum, yum. I hope everybody can take a virtual bite. Awesome. So I will share this with the people here with me, and we will continue to celebrate through this. And again, I'm just so excited that everybody was able to take time out to come and celebrate with us. Thank you. It means the world to me.
All right. And before we go, can you tell everybody where to pre-order and where to order?
Okay, so I have a website, and if you are, for the people that's my Facebook friend, it's on my Facebook page, but if you're not, it's brooksconsultinginstitute.org. And it's on LT's page, or we'll make sure it's on there. And also just my name, Cash App with the $, Joyce Brooks, JOYS Brooks, Cash App. And, anybody can contact me, contact LT, and we will make sure that if you're interested in the book, I will make sure you get it. And it is now $25 until October 30th. And after October 30th, it will be $30. And it also comes with a brief companion. I forgot the digital ebook. If you get it before the 30th, you get the free digital download grief book that I wrote also as a companion to the real book.
Beautiful. All right. So this is Dr. Brooks' launch party, but there's still going to be a graduation ceremony when her book is completely done and she has it in her hand. That's going to be the big woo woo. Dr. Brooks is one of my favorite students because she does all her homework.
Ahead of time.
So, is there any advice, the authors that are in the building, do you have any advice for Dr. Brooks now that she's got her first book coming out?
I'll go. So congratulations again, Dr. Brooks, first of all. I would say just get in the mindset of not getting tired of talking about your book. Obviously, it's a very powerful story. So I think, you obviously are able to take away the positive aspects of it, but just be in a mindset that you're always gonna have to talk about it. Just get familiar with, reintroducing yourself. I know LT is good at the elevator pitch thing, so I'm pretty sure that you already have one of those down.
Oh, yeah.
That's the main thing that I would say off the top of my head right now. And just remember, your book is like a tree stump. So the fact that you have your story, it's going to be able to branch off into so many different things. Podcast interviews. You could literally create a course telling people how to publish their books as well.
I have.
Speaking engagements. So just be aware that you can leverage it in different ways and impact, not just about money, but just impacting people as well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And
No
I've
problem.
already taken some of that advice. Of course, it's already created.
Oh, awesome. Nice. Congratulations.
Dr. Brooks, thanks for sharing. I would suggest you not get weary in the creative energy that's flowing now, because it's going to keep you up all night.
I believe
It won't stop, but that's a good thing because people are waiting to experience what you have to give them. So I salute you.
Thank you so much. And you are an inspiration because I was there for your book launch and you inspired me. So thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, one last thing, Dr. Brooks, can you move the I was gonna say TV, can you move the computer to so we can see your face? Because right now it's like off to the side. There you are. Okay, so we're getting ready to sign off. We have lots of folks on Instagram that are waving at you saying congratulations. I want to say Pastor Marlon Henderson has waved a couple of times and said congratulations. Someone called noteit.ca is waving at you saying congratulations. We have Yumika, who is my sister-in-law. She's saying congratulations to you. I cannot see who's on Facebook yet because my screen doesn't show that. But on my phone, there's people on Instagram. So you about to be Instagram famous and Facebook famous, girl. That's all I got to say.
Trying to be like you, LT.
Say it again. What'd you say?
Trying to be like you.
Oh, yes. Time to get out there and live out loud. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to have this recording available within about 24 hours. So if anybody missed it, let me know. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate this success circle and this tribe that we're building. This is amazing. It's positive energy. It's people, quality people that I've been praying. Can you attract me some really good quality people? And every day I'm meeting somebody, and it's just been beautiful. Dr. Brooks and I met on Facebook. We were in a group together, and I found out she was retiring. And I said, what? You look like you're 45. She said,
that I have never finished.
she said, I'm retiring this year. And I was like, whoa, congratulations. What are you gonna do next? And she's like, oh, I'm thinking maybe I'll write a book. And I said, oh, I can help you with that. So you never know who you're gonna meet, just stay open-minded and positive. Hi. He is so cute. He is like, this is my moment.
Yeah.
Let him talk for a second. Let me hear what he has to say. Oh, he's so cute.
Jarrell. Hey, baby. Where are you? Put your hand down. You want to say something to everybody? You on Facebook?
Hi.
Are you proud of Grandma for writing her book?
Mm-hmm.
He's never this quiet, trust me. Never.
He was there every Zoom meeting. He was like wondering what we were doing.
Not bad. Yeah.
What is she working on? Woo!
So for years to come.
All right, y'all. Have a beautiful day. Email me if you want to come to the 6:30 webinar. We're talking about how to flip your book into a course. And Jeremiah is back. So email me, y'all.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend. And once again, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to my circle, thank you.
Yes.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.